ReCollect Part 2. The archivists leave the past to us. They said it with a smile, but it wasn't a promise. It was a warning. Every morning begins with a retina scan and silence. The lab is soundproof for security, but I always imagined it was also to mute the screams real or remembered. I joined ReCollect 2 years ago. Back then, we still used the term therapeutic simulation. It sounded noble, like we were helping people. Traumatized clients paid to forget, and elite clients, those with access, paid to feel, to rent pain, to relive it like a lucid dream. But something changed last year. The CEO stopped calling the memories leases. She started calling them assets. Now, we don't just extract trauma, we map it, quantify it, resequence it. We compress identity into packets of memory and sell it back to the highest bidder. Sometimes, they don't even want the memories for healing. They want to feel anything: grief, shame, guilt, euphoria. Our clients are rich, numb, and bored. They're thrill seekers of the psyche, and we are the new peddlers of experience. I knew things were off the day we extracted from subject 2714. Her intake name was Camilla Rowe. She was quiet, pale. Her hands trembled when she signed the waiver. She chose a memory tied to her childhood, something dark. Her voice cracked when she described the swing set, the scream, the water. We extracted it, like always, but this time, the memory didn't fully dissolve. That happens sometimes. Residual echoes, we call them, like scar tissue in the mind. Most clients forget and never come back. Camilla did. Not only did she come back, she came back remembering, but not as herself, as someone else. The man who leased her pain had been seen stalking her. He'd violated all the safeguards. The boundaries of identity were unraveling. She demanded to speak with the director. That's when the order came in. Scrub her, burn the record, release protocol F. I didn't know what protocol F was until I saw it in action. She was escorted out of the facility, but not before she punched a supervisor and shattered a monitor. I still remember the blood on the floor. I never saw her again, but I kept her data, a digital shard of the memory that somehow persisted against protocol. It wasn't ethical, but it was alive, and I had to know why. That's when I began to dream about the swing set, too. The human mind was never meant to carry just one life. That was always the flaw. What if you could live twice, 100 times? What if you could edit your own suffering, delete your weakness, and rent the courage of others? That's what ReCollect was built on. I founded this company not because I wanted to help people. I wanted to evolve them. Our species is slow to adapt. Trauma lingers. We drown in our own pasts. But what if pain became currency? What if experience became product? We don't lease memories. We harvest the essence of humanity: fear, love, guilt, rage, and we distill it. Subject 2714 was a fluke. Her pain was too rich, too encoded with personal identity. The client who rented its subject, C94, became obsessed. He broke protocol. He sought her out, and she began remembering not just what was taken, but his own view of it. A fusion began. One we hadn't designed, one we couldn't contain. Camilla became a threat not because she wanted her memory back, but because she was merging with every person who had touched it. The swing, the scream, the perspective of the watcher. She became more than human, a vessel of layered cells. We had no choice. We dissolved the facility, wiped records, moved underground. ReCollect now operates from Site Aegis, a floating installation beneath the Arctic Circle, untouchable, encrypted. But she still came. Even after being erased, she clawed her way back. When she returned, she wore a new name, a fake resume, even a new haircut, but I recognized her immediately. You don't forget the face of the first ghost you've ever made. We let her in, let her get close. She found a technician who helped her, tried to leak files. She thought she was ahead of us, but no one is. I watched from the glass mezzanine as my agents cornered her in the facility corridor. She screamed, not in fear but fury. She was starting to remember everything. That's when I gave the final order. Initiate conscious extraction. We didn't just wipe her mind. We took her entire sense of self, uploaded into Vault Theta, where we stored dangerous sequences. She now exists as a ghost circuit in our deepest archive. But sometimes, the servers glitch, and when they do, I swear, I can hear her whispering, "You're not whole."